Nice.
Wonderful. Here, take a look at this.
The puppet springs to life.
That's really creepy.
That is hideous.
Sweet.
Spiel, this looks like your love child.
That is very offensive.
Impressive, though. There's a lot of craftsmanship in that small package. Quite a lot.
I'm not interested in small packages.
Now, what can I do
He has
for
enough
you?
in his usual
I
thing.
haven't had many callers of late, what with all the fuss and hubbub that's been going on outside.
Alright, I'll bite. How did you bring this puppet to life?
Sauce, what else? Each and every one of my darlings has a little bit of magic in them.
Oh, does that mean I
Turns a
can
mere
drain some of
toy
it?
into a friend.
Probably. What about all these Voidwoken? Don't you think they'll be attracted to this source?
Oh, no, not at all. I use only the smallest sprinkle of sauce in my work. I'd hardly think a Voidwoken would set its sights on me and my darlings.
How did you avoid all these magisters here? They did control the city until recently, after all.
I'm on good terms with the Divine Order.
Oh,
They
really?
know what my work entails. They've even
Typical.
had use for me in the past. I have nothing to fear from them.
Use for you in the past. I don't like the sound of that. Arx has been, has a lot of Voidwoken around, as I said, between the magisters and the paladins. Actually, I don't care about this. I'll see your wares.
Consider me at your service if you need anything else.
I'm going with it has nothing to do with sorcerers or the magisters or the Voidwoken are here for these toys. Ugh.
Right.
I can talk to this puppet? Oh, I
The-
don't know
The
about
puppet
this.
journal
looks at you
says we
with
met a
what
toy
almost amounts to
seller called
curiosity.
Sanders. He animates
faint
puppets
glow.
using small amounts of sauce. However, there seems to be more than him than that. Perhaps we should investigate.
No
Yeah.
touching, please.
More to him. He's creepyish.
I think you might be
I really want to drain these things of their sauce.
You can try. See what happens.
Come here, little puppet. Come to Sibyl.
I'm curious what'll happen if you drain the source out of them.
Oh, I don't seem to have keyed source vampirism to my abilities.
Oh, there we go. Oh, did it work?
Sanders
Oh.
is talking to me.
Don't do that. Leave my darlings alone.
What should I do?
What do you think you would do in character?
I don't really want us to just murder everything.
Yeah, so
for
just apologize.
Case.
Do not do it again. Nobody but I can lay a finger on my darlings.
Oh, my goodness.
Fine. My goodness, but I want that sauce.
I could do some investigating.
I think it is wise. There's something not quite right here.
Alright, I'm going invisible. I haven't had to use this in quite some time.
Very good.
I will be right back. Oh. Whoops.
You're not supposed to be here.
So what's going on in here
That's
exactly?
none of your concern.
Alright,
me.
fine.
This way I can be sure you don't go wandering on your way out.
Well, those bewitched Muppets were able to see through my illusions. Now I'm very curious.
So if we can sneak through.
Yeah, is there another way? Maybe there's another way. Is there a back way or side door? There's gotta be a side door.
I'm just kind of scrolling around the house. I don't see another exit.
I'm gonna try to... Well, I'm gonna be invisible and I'll make a run for it, and then you guys can use the pyramids.
Sure.
I can run to the staircase really quickly and hopefully... Alright, I'm gonna try that.
Okay.
I saved just before, so...
If that doesn't work, it should be easy enough to sneak around them. They kind of just go in a pattern of quarters.
Hold on, my darling.
Okay. You guys can teleport to Thane.
Yep, I'm there.
He's
Oh!
up there.
You're not supposed to be here.
I think you're hiding something from us.
The only thing I'm hiding is my desire to teach a trespasser a lesson, and I'm doing an increasingly poor job of it. Now answer me.
You're a salesman, aren't you? If you didn't want people perusing your establishment, you really should have done a better job of keeping it secure.
You're nothing but a rotten interloper. I won't stand for this.
Uh-oh. Whoops. Oh my. Okay, well. Oh, wow.
Oh, ooh, okay.
These things are, very powerful indeed. Is the Red Prince with us?
Are we
Oh, the Red
attacking
Prince is-
these guys? I just snuck up here.
I think now that we're in combat, we don't have a choice.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'll just attack him.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. There might be a way to do this without being caught, but it seems like
Yeah.
If you know-
lot.
Like the things move in like sections, so you just have to sneak around.
You wanna? Yeah, let's try it. I don't want to necessarily kill him outright, so
Okay.
let's try it. Let me try to do this discreetly.
You just have to be in sneak mode, and you can see like the pattern that at least the first one I could tell pretty easily.
Failing that, the Red Prince could try doing that.
Yeah.
I
can
feel
try to
like
persuade them.
if I'd have passed the check, maybe it wouldn't have led to combat. So
Yeah, I'm gonna try that. I'm just gonna go up the stairs, and as soon as I'm up the stairs, I'm just gonna stay put, and you guys teleport to the top of the staircase, because I don't think those Muppets are nearby.
Okay.
As long as you don't walk around, they shouldn't be alerted.
Can you teleport in sneak mode? I wonder.
I think so.
Okay.
Because I'm very curious what's going on.
Yeah.
Alright. Thane is going to try this again.
Who is seeing me?
maybe the Muppet at the front of the door.
Dang, he's got a wide.
Or the one set on the counter, maybe?
Okay, I'm safe. So if you guys want to teleport to the yellow and then get into sneak mode. How do you get into sneak mode?
C.
I'm just gonna park the Red Prince right by the staircase so that if he comes up, he should be the very first person he'll see. Now, I'm not really sure. Oh, maybe I'm gonna want to go. I'm gonna try going. Don't mind us. Oops. Okay, I made it to the chest. Let me see if there's anything in the chest. Nothing really of interest. There's some paintings up here, though. The origins of Lucian.
Maybe there's something up at the top.
Maybe. I'm gonna try to fly and see if that helps me get past more things. I guess. Hey, wait, is Spiel up here?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm next to Beast.
Okay. Oh, the alarm.
Just run into you.
Just what do you think you're doing?
I think you're hot. Yeah. Maybe the Red Prince should not have been hiding.
Oh, this thing's locked right here.
Whoa, what happened?
Oh! He started attacking.
Oh, is it because was something locked, you said?
Yeah, up where you are, there's like a painting of Lucian and a locked.
Oh, I think that's where we're supposed to try to get to.
Mm.
Let's try this one more time.
What are you doing
There he
here?
is.
This is private.
I think you're hiding
The
something.
only thing I'm hiding is my desire to teach a trespasser a lesson, and I'm doing an increasingly poor job of it. Now answer me.
Well, I've been asked by the Ark's authorities to check that the citizens have adequate measures in place to prevent, burglaries.
Get out, and don't let me catch you here again.
Well, that was a success.
So all it does is gets us kicked out rather than fought.
Okay.
Interesting.
Husband of dreams and nightmares. So I feel like, well, we're still up here. Let me use my
Yeah, I think it needs to be you to sneak up there because none of us can lockpick that thing.
That's true. All right.
This one just walks back and forth.
Yeah.
They both just walk up and down.
Let me put this on.
Ooh. You see that branch on the bottom left, near the window? That might be a way to get in and out. Like
Oh,
All right.
yeah, look at that.
I'm by the locked thing, actually. I'm gonna pick the lock now.
Yeah,
Oh,
that.
this lock can't be picked. Ah, there's gotta be a key somewhere. Doggone it.
Maybe he has it?
Maybe. That's really depressing. Can I? Yeah, I can't pick this lock. I think we might have to look online and see what the options are here. Because I don't want to move from where I'm at.
Where's he?
Do you want to take a look at
Sure, I'll look it up.
whatever this is called?
A craftsman of dreams and nightmares.
We attempted to sneak into the private areas of the Toyseller Center's house, but he caught us and warned us to keep out.
Port to learn something. Okay. We might want to come back later for this because
Okay.
we can find additional information about this guy in other areas we haven't been to yet, like the vault beneath them, like the vault beneath the barracks
Right.
that we've been told to go to.
Interesting character, though.
Yeah, really interesting.
It's
It's
creepy.
not really what I would expect in Act 3 for, with all
Yeah.
the death and the fighting and the void woken. There's just a toy seller in Arx.
Who's creepy?
Yeah,
Yeah, creepy toy seller.
yeah, he sounds like I might end up stealing that idea for a future campaign. That
Yeah.
sounds
Mm.
creepy. That would have been a great Halloween
Yeah, well,
themed campaign.
Yeah.
All right. More merchants. More merchants.
Oh, yes. The town is all a twitter over your escapades at the gate. It's the
Have we
perfect
checked
time to
Trader
replace the
Jemison?
hunting supplies you've lost, yes?
yeah, he doesn't really have that much. But
Okay.
you can check if you want, if you see something.
Oh, there's Bella the Scoop. I wonder if she has any gossip.
Yes.
Majesty's colluded with Black Ring! Paladin's clean house!
The elf stands in front of a cart displaying various sundries. He warmly motions to you and gives you a broad smile.
I think Deese is trading with them.
Oh yeah, I am sorry.
Oh, okay.
That's,
Is he selling anything interesting?
he's got some weapons and armor, but Nothing really crazy.
I think this feels like the most lived-in place we've been so far. There's just citizens walking around, and lots of different like, merchants are calling out their wares. Like, very lifelike.
Look,
Yeah, there's
by all
tons of
means,
people.
But do not touch the merchandise. Human skins in pure oils may taint even the least delicate of my herbs.
What did
and
he just say?
tinctures.
Dwarven.
So there are some legendary gloves here that might be interesting for beasts. They're level 18, 75 physical armor, 352 magic armor, 10% water resistance, +1 telekinesis, +2 initiative, and 179 hit points. Plus 179 hit points. Just so you know.
Oh, they're mentioning the dwarves.
Oh?
The Bella the Scoop, she was shouting some news about Queen Justinia. Oh, dwarven wedding interrupted by Voidwoken. Brave dwarves party on. That's funny.
The star is up.
No, that sounds like the dwarves.
Oh man, that's some awesome dwarven armor. Holy crap.
Get it? Can you afford it?
Is this where your queen is?
The royal protector's armor.
Back away from the door.
I'm assuming since
Come in, my esteemed
That
and
would be
estimable
interesting.
friend. Come in.
We get to meet Queen Justinia.
There's a pretty, on the opposite side of the toy shop, there's a really huge, it looks like a jewelry and equipment shop. And I'm talking to a trader here who seems to have a lot more to say than most of the other traders. Oh, wow. This shop seems heavily guarded. Have you had a problem with thieves in the past?
Ah, yes, my friend. Yes, indeed. But you misunderstand. These guards are here for your protection. By which I mean, if
Around
you
the
try
back,
to
there
crash
actually
wedding
is
while it's fully
a wedding
roasting,
set
they will
up,
protect
so
you from
I assume that's
succeeding.
where the dwarven wedding happened.
Yes, he actually is mentioning the wedding right now, actually.
Oh!
I'm surprised your store is open. I heard that there was a wedding happening on the property.
Yes, the wedding. Alas, alas, I am not invited, and that is perfectly acceptable, for you see, the market must stay open. The money wheel keeps turning,
I see.
and my employer has a wedding to pay for. Of course,
Right.
and please do come again. I mean it, come again. I'll look after you, my friend.
Right.
Beast, what makes a dwarven wedding? How is it different from normal weddings?
a lot more stone
Don't they know who I am?
and killing, drinking.
A well-dressed
Oh,
dwarf woman.
An
lies on
intoxicated
giggling
dwarf
drunkenly
outside
to
the
herself.
premises, apparently.
There's a drunken dwarf out here. You're a bit too well heeled to be some homeless drunk. What happened to you?
I wish I was bloody homeless. Then I'd be home already. No, I was at a wedding. Beggars kicked me out. Said I was causing a scene.
Really now?
Friend of yours, Beast?
Tell me about this wedding.
Usual fuss. The groom's a local alchemist, marrying the daughter of some big shot merchant.
How did you get into the wedding in the first place? Are you a relative?
They'd hardly kick out their own flesh and blood, would they? I barely know any of them. Friends of business acquaintances.
Oh, well, do you happen to still have your invitation? You know, if you no longer need
Eh?
it.
No. Why would I do that?
I'll change the subject for now.
Perhaps
Your
the
Highness,
man-
maybe you should talk to her.
Yeah.
A well-dressed dwarf woman lies on.
Eh? No. Why would I do that?
The good turn will stand to her. Maybe I'd be able to repay you for the favor in the future. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Oh, for goodness sakes.
Fine. take the bloody thing. Now, off with you. I can feel a void walking of a headache coming along.
Now we're crashing a dwarven wedding? Really?
Exactly what I wanted to do.
Do I have to bring gifts of stone, beast?
Yeah, you'll be alright.
This city is huge.
Oh, I do have some sharp rock. I will give it to them as a gift.
Such a very...
For the safety of Riverland, report all sorcerers to the nearest matters.
So many things happening in the city at once.
I
build
know.
a wall and they knock it down. Build a wall, knock it down. Deal.
How do we get in? Do we hand it to the Royal Protector?
I think so. That's what I think. Oh, Sibyl, you might want to speak to this person over here.
Very well.
And by person, I mean giant wolf.
There's also a mysterious trader in cheese up ahead. I don't know why she's interesting, but they call her a mysterious trader.
Clear off. Need to keep the way clear.
Are you planning a quick getaway?
Ain't no getaway happening here. And if there is, I ain't involved. Get it?
Yes, but clearly someone's moving stuff out of the city, and they're doing it quickly. Who would that be?
Ain't no one going nowhere as far as you're concerned. Ain't no one packing up and moving out of the city in a hurry. And that no one ain't no dwarf. Get it? Now go on, clear off.
Ah, I get it.
Good. Now clear off.
Well,
You're
if
in
it's
the
not a
way.
dwarf, then who else could it be?
I think he was being coy with us, Beast.
Oh,
Where is this? Oh, mysterious cheese woman.
Indeed. Something mysterious about her.
As mysterious as the toy
Well,
maker.
hello, handsome. Care to hear about the
Yes.
power of cheese? I've got wheels and rounds and blocks
it's
and
about
rolls.
cheese.
and
I don't
possibly more.
I don't think we're finishing
My
the game
wares
today,
are
guys. There's way too
Yeah.
much in
with
Arcs.
undertones of
Yes.
something rare.
Power of cheese.
The power of cheese compels you.
Sounds like Theogorath.
So, what is it that you have in mind?
She looks you up and down, then
What's on my mind? Why, texture, maturity, taste. But most of all, I'm wondering what tickles your fancy. Looking at
Tickling.
you, I think it may be power.
Well, you certainly know how to call it. Are you sure you're not just a professional in cheese?
Am I right?
Oh, yes, you're absolutely right, 100%.
So I have not misjudged you. Now, we've established how you feel about power. How do you feel about law? Specifically laws relating to property and the acquisition of goods.
Well, seeing how I will soon be in charge around here once I've ascended, you'll have nothing to fear from me. If you do things right by me, that is.
a glint appears in her eye, and she smiles. Then she raises her hands and shows you her rings.
Oh.
Perhaps this is the power you seek. I've been waiting for the right customer to come along for these, but I warn you, power doesn't come cheap. Even for someone as attractive as you.
Ah, she definitely knows how to sell them. So tell me, how did you come by these unusual wares?
I have my little helpers, here, there, and everywhere, who bring me things that they have found. After all, no one has as many friends as an elf with many cheeses.
You stole them. They were stolen, weren't they?
Are they stolen? Darling, what power isn't?
Ah, she has a point.
The pleasure was mine.
Okay, so now she all of a sudden has these rings and other things in her inventory that she didn't have before.
Oh, that's cool.
So, I mean, they're good.
Not great.
None of them are legendary, but they're both they're all epic. You guys can, here, you guys can take a look at her wares. I'm assuming you'll be able to see them.
She cracks me up.
Let's see. Oh.
Yeah, this city is gonna take forever for us to get through.
There's tons here. Like, there's so many buildings we haven't gone in yet. So many areas, people we haven't talked to.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Yeah. It's nothing crazy.
I'm gonna go into this house. Oh, it's locked. Maybe we shouldn't go in there just yet.
What about this one? This one's open. The Lawmaster's house.
Oh, lawyers. Wonderful.
No, Law, Red Prince. Not Law. Oh, there's a
No
fellow.
one's here.
There's a fellow right here. Cranley Hubert. He's in the chair.
You
So
there.
many books in such little time.
Oh, I relate
Books,
to
you
this
say?
guy.
Books, you say?
Greetings. I am Cranley Hubert. I assume no further introduction is required.
I have absolutely no idea who you are.
Oh, come now. Surely you've heard of my writing?
Nope.
Or my work with the Historical Guild of Arcs?
Don't care.
No?
No. You've actually read all of these books, or are they just for show?
For show? Of course I've read all of them. What do you take me for? I'll wager you don't know a fraction of what I've gleaned from a lifetime of reading.
I don't need to learn all this knowledge. That's Thane's job.
Let's see. 3 major houses govern the ancient empire. There's the House of Law, the House of War. Now, what's the third?
I don't know if anyone knows this. The houses govern the ancient empire? House of Pleasure is what he would say. But trade or knowledge is what I'm guessing. But I'm not really sure.
So they've got law, war.
Law, war, and trade? Or knowledge? What do you guys think?
Well, I mean, they do have like the Druidnane people.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Dreamers, right? Isn't that what they're called?
Oh, that's true.
I
So you
would
wanna say
say
House of
either
Dreams?
the House of Trade or Dreams.
What do you think, Hannah? I was gonna say trade.
We haven't really seen a whole lot about pleasure or knowledge. Again, I'm with Kevin in that there's been a lot of like focus on dreams. And we're talking about the ancient empire, which is the lizard empire.
That's true.
So,
all right.
You know, dreamers come from the ancient empire, so that would be where I guess comes from.
The House of Dreams.
Well, that was a rather straightforward one. You'd have to be an utter dolt to have not heard of the House of Dreams.
Of course, of course.
Is that right?
Another question then.
Yeah.
In what year was our saviour, Lucian the Divine, taken from us?
Another question then. What year was
If I would know.
Oh,
I have no idea. I don't know. 1227? 1238? 1238? I don't know. I'll say 1238.
Sure.
Incorrect.
Nope.
Oh.
Now, perhaps you'd like to return outside and consort with those who have intellectual stamina more on par with your own. Yes?
So he just kicks you out?
I'm quite busy here.
Apparently, you can try again with another character.